is online dating, and this is a topic I am very familiar with. I am a very, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. I'm a very stringent online dater. That's pretty much all I do to meet new people and get out there. So, what do you guys think?
Have you guys tried it?
No.
Oh, I do it all the time.
I tried it before.
I have not.
And I tried it before.
What was your experience with it?
It wasn't a good experience. I don't think I was good at it.
Why wasn't it a good experience for you? Was it just the profile or the lying?
It wasn't the profile. It was just, I guess, the expectation or whatever the expectation may be. I think it's hard to kind of get on the same page. I think, I don't know. It's just the connection, the mental connection about what was actually happening. Like you're thinking, like I'm thinking in my mind, we're trying to get to know each other.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, okay, we met online, we're dating. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have time for all that. I think everything is about process, progression, and all that.
So do you guys think that online dating is just an easier way to meet people as opposed to doing a natural way as far as going out and meeting somebody because we're too busy to do that?
I definitely think it makes you more bold as far as approaching people or what have you. I don't think in your everyday life you're like, hey, you know, that kind of thing.
Right.
But it does give you a little bit more, I won't say confidence, but it does give you a little bit more like, okay, you're here for the same reason why I'm here, quote unquote.
Yeah, it's easy accessible also.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think you have a selection of people similar likes at your fingertips versus, like Sean was saying, trying to go out and say, hey, you're probably not going to meet 3 people that you like in the same place.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's
So
true.
it can be, I think you would have, I'm not sure how I'm trying to get my words up, but I think, because I've never done it, it is intriguing to do, Of course, it's the back end, like you said, is the experience behind that, which will dictate how that goes.
It is.
The reason I've never done it is because you can sit and it's online dating, so like you're online and you can like upload a profile picture of Kerry Washington, and you really look like Precious, and
Oh, damn.
That's horrible.
it's dishonest. But
I
you
mean,
understand what I'm saying? And
You have people out there like that, but you gotta look for the signs too, because I think you can catch somebody when they're lying within their profile.
Yeah.
Because first of all, when you do meet them online, I think of it as entertainment. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna meet that person in person. Sometimes you will meet that person, sometimes you won't. Sometimes just get on there to get off,
Right.
basically.
And it really depends on what you're looking for. I personally have a profile. I don't want to say what site I'm on, but I do have a profile. And I know this profile, you have different options. You can, say you want to meet people just to casually date, or you can actually say that you would like an intimate encounter, or you could say that you're looking for someone to marry and you want to be serious. So, you have different options on this particular site that I'm on, and I have been propositioned by pretty much all the choices out there. But see, I personally have very strict, I have a very strict policy on what I look for, so I'm able to weed a lot of that out. I know, if I look at a person's profile and I see, for lack of a better word, I see some dick pictures, I'm going to avoid you and block you because I'm not looking for that. Clearly, if you have a dick picture in your profile, you're looking for something a little less casual than what I'm looking for.
so have you been on the
They have different sites for
that,
different things, yeah.
Well, I'm just
Sex
asking,
sites,
not saying you're a subscriber, but I'm just saying, have you ever been on those
Been on
type
those
of sites?
Like,
For just hookups.
meet a friend tonight to hook up type
Yeah.
stuff? Hell no.
To be honest with you, I don't think there's anything wrong with that because sometimes
Yeah.
No, if that's what you're looking
That's what
for,
you want to
yeah,
do.
if that's what you're
sometimes
looking
that's it. Sometimes you just want to get off one time and keep it moving. Sometimes you do want to find somebody who you want to just date exclusively, or you want to go out and just hang out. They have different sites for different needs, so to
Right.
speak.
And the reason why I asked you that was because I was wanting to know, like, do you really think those people look like they look on like their profiles or whatever have you?
I have never come across any of those profiles. I would be probably terrified to come across those profiles. So no, I have no idea. Just because, this is no other topic it could lead into, but like you were saying, some people are not truthful on their profiles.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like porn websites, when they list people's pictures, those people are beautiful. They're made up. They have makeup artists. When you go on these casual for lack of a better words, fuck sites, these people, you get anybody, they look like freaking Gertrude or somebody, a woman next door or something. You don't know what they looking like. I'm sure they're not all bodied up and fine and pecs and all that. They probably, stomach hanging out and, I don't know.
Get it.
Exactly. So,
Somebody out there fair
but anyway,
about
that's another topic. But anyway, so I have, courtesy of Mashable.com, some six online dating mistakes to avoid. This is don't go crazy over the pictures. Don't obsess about the details. Number 3 is evaluate the tone of the profile. And amen, yes, this is my number 1 tip. Evaluate the tone of the profile. Like I said, I am a person who truly believes that a person's profile will tell you a lot about them. The
That's
type
true.
of pictures that they have,
That's true.
what they say on their profile. If they have grammatical mistakes, it usually means they're stupid as hell or uneducated. I mean,
Yeah, if they don't have anything on their
Or
profile,
they didn't have autocorrect.
again, it means you're stupid as hell. 'Cause if you got autocorrect, you push your button and let it autocorrect. Okay, so
Hey, I mean-
but that is my number 1 biggest. Please evaluate the tone of the profile. If somebody got a bunch of dick pictures on their profile, chances are they ain't looking for nothing serious. They just want
They
sex.
just looking for
And
sex.
if that's not what you're looking for, keep it moving, boo.
Yeah.
Next one is ignore claims about personality, which is true because when you online dating, you set up a profile. You're not necessarily, you can pretend to be someone else, and that's how people get catfish. I have never been catfish, and praise the Lord, I never.
I don't
been
think
catfished.
nowadays anybody could be catfish because you got to be kind of a little bit smart about who you talking to and just use some of your common sense.
You wouldn't be catfish.
There's
But
some
some
people.
doesn't
can
some
be.
other people are
I
not.
call it naive people
Right,
who
right.
who new to it and
But
stuff.
I also think
Pay
you have
attention to the chat that you're having. Pay attention to the
Yeah.
words they use, the conversation
Yeah.
itself.
You have to also believe what someone says about themselves. Like when I describe myself, if I say I'm moody, don't take that any other way except for I'm moody. You know how people try to
Yeah.
like take
Right.
it and be
Analyze
like,
it.
okay, no, this is what you really mean. No, I mean I'm moody. So when people say this is how I am, sometimes you have to. What's funny?
I'm not laughing. I'm just saying, isn't that the dynamic of what kind of differentiates you seeing me in person and being able to look at how I'm actually communicating with you versus me reading and trying to interpret what you mean by something?
No. I'm saying when someone is very direct with you about this is who I am, this is what I'm about. You have to understand. You have to not try to make it into, because like she was saying about the pictures, I think you can look at someone and say, oh, this may be what this person is about, but you can't do that. If this is what they say they're about, 9 times out of 10, that's what they're about.
And you mean online, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but, and this is no shot at you, but if you were to say, I'm this, I'm that, I'm moody, then I could go, oh, she's stuck up. To whereas if you said it in person, I would go, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
because words can be taken
that's
out of context.
Exactly.
Words
It's how
can
I
be
interpret
Yeah,
it.
because you actually have to meet that person in order to really get a feel of their personality
that's
or
true.
whatnot.
And I understand that. That's true.
Because just like when you send a text to somebody, that can be misconstrued in a different type of way.
But another thing
we
is
don't talk
too.
about that.
Yeah.
This goes back to what I'm saying. This goes back to what I'm saying about looking at the pictures. Now you could look at her photos, and if she has a bunch of pictures where her just sitting there like. But if she has that, and she says she's moody, you can look and say, okay, this chick might be a little crazy, maybe I need to keep it moving. But if she has pictures where she's smiling, laughing with friends, having fun, then and if she says she's moody, who knows? Maybe she
Pay
wants
attention to the date of the picture too.
Yes.
Picture from like 10 years ago.
Yes, amen.
Pay attention to the date, the area, the location where they at. Because if
And
you
the
notice,
lighting.
yes, the lighting and the key location.
Yeah.
If it's something that's been closed down for 20 years, and they take a picture of it when it's open, no, don't like the number.
Okay, so let me get to the other two. The last two are don't get attached based on a profile. And then the last one is don't construct a fantasy after 2 dates. And let me also add, yes, that's a good one. Let me also add, if you start conversing with someone online, in order to avoid being catfished, give it a time limit to where you, if you're interested, to where you will meet this person offline.
Yeah.
Give it a time limit.
Yeah.
Do not go
3
6
months.
months, 3 months
Exactly.
without meeting this person.
Yeah,
But that's
they
how your
lie.
ass get
They lie.
catfished.
If they always make excuses when
Oh,
you're trying
yes.
to meet,
That's catfish.
They're not the person
alarm
on the
going off
picture.
all day long.
if
Yes.
y'all talk automatically, like quickly online and say, hey, let's meet somewhere on this day, and they agree, 9 out of 10 they the person in the picture.
Right.
But they always try to make excuses, I have to do this, I have to do that. they're lying. Their picture is fake.
And you gonna get catfished.
Yes, exactly. Use your common sense.